everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to the PlayStation 2 startup browser. I bet you already are groaning and you're like, oh, are you serious? Because you know what this means whenever I'm starting up here and not inside of an actual game. It does mean that I'm starting another Let's Play. But, as always, I have a valid reason. So, having finished, the one game that I started, which I'll be uploading the first part of that tomorrow, which, those of you who don't know, at the time I'm recording this, it was Christmas, which is almost over now, since it's almost 11 p.m., so it'll be over in about an hour. I wanted to start something new because I don't have a whole lot of content right now. And what I should say by that is that I don't have a lot of variety in my content. And normally that's not a big deal, but to me it is, because I know that you can go on, say, a channel of people who are more popular and stuff, and they tend to stick to one game, or if anything, two games, and, just stick with that. But I feel like after a while it really starts grating on my nerves and really stressing me out, because I'm like, okay, I need to come up with fresh content for this game, so that I feel, I don't feel like I'm being pressured to do anything, right? And so that's why I keep making these new Let's Plays, because I feel like, especially with the game that I did before, I felt more freedom with it, and I got to enjoy it a lot more. And this one is going to be very freedom driven because it's a game I haven't actually played before. I actually looked through the manual for it and I don't recognize a thing from the game. I looked into the deep recesses of my childhood mind, so to speak, and childhood me doesn't have much memory of this. It showed one of the pictures of the game and I kind of remembered that picture, but I don't know why. I don't remember if I actually played the game or if I just remember looking through the book and thinking that was cool, that picture's inside and all that. I don't know. But we're going to start this now, because we're already 2 minutes in and we haven't done anything, just talked to you. And again, this is another game that will probably give itself away right away at the start, but that's not important. Let me on the memory card. That's not good. That means I need to go back to the thing real quick. Shit. Technical difficulties for the win! So really what I need to do is I just need to get a new memory card, I guess. I mean, I was able to clear up, I want to say at least 900 kilobytes of space. Yeah, thank you for spoiling my game, asshole. Scenes of explicit violence and gore again. Welcome to Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. Special feature already. Museum. You can view design artwork and the making of footage here. Initializes special feature settings. No, I'll pass from that. Okay, once again we got subtitles. I don't know if it's for FMVs though, again. So, I'll make sure to be quiet during those, just in case. We got all that the same as before. All of this looks to be the same. I want to show you something real quick though. In controls, you notice that movement is once again the directional buttons. Yeah. But once again, we do have magic attack, absorb soul, check to side, and attack. Now you notice that there is a new thing, change direction when gun and bow is equipped. Remember in Onimusha Warlords, you weren't able to control where the gun or bow aimed. So it would always aim at the enemy closest to you, which was kind of a pain in the ass. Especially when you were trying to kill one enemy and then kill the other one second, you know? And so it would be a huge pain in the butt. But in this game, they fixed it, and seems to be where you can change it with the analog stick. Which is weird, since I don't know why they just didn't just make that the movement again. And I know I smack talked it in Onimusha 1 and Onimusha Warlords, but I still hold true to that, you know, that I feel like it wasn't the greatest decision to put that on there. But, you know, by the second game, I think they just stuck with what they knew, you know, type thing, where they're like, well, this is what we're used to, this is how we like our game to be played, and so that's what we're going to use. But I could have sworn that in one of them it was analog controlled. But I think I got this one confused with another game in this same Onimusha series. So that's not the biggest surprise ever for me to know that, because now that I think about it more, I don't think I've ever actually played this game before, because there's a new thing in this game that I'll have to show you when we get to it. Now, if I hit load game, I shouldn't have any load games, right? Because of what it said. Yeah, no data, no data. Yep, no Onimusha data can be found. And of course, there shouldn't be any on here either, because, yeah, okay. That's a cool looking loading screen, though, I must admit. A little more interesting than the last one.
In 1560, Lord Nobunaga Oda defeated Yoshimoto Imagawa in Okehazama. Soon after his victory, Nobunaga fell to a fatal arrow which pierced his throat. However, Nobunaga was far from finished. With the help of the demons, he rose from the dead. The demons began their rampage, slaughtering innocent villagers. Then a young warrior, Samanosuke Akechi, stood up and defeated the Demon King. The nightmare, however, did not end. A few years later, his strength restored, Nobunaga was set to conquer the entire country.
CD movie by robot. I love that. Ooh, a snake this time. Holy shit! Nice ragdoll physics. This definitely took a bigger turn. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Is this necessary? Oh god. I guess so.
A new warrior, Jubei Yagyu, heard about a demon attack on his hometown, Yagyu village. Fearing the ominous presentiment in his heart, he desperately raced back home. Hey, you don't know his name. Jerk. I'm just kidding.
Who did this?
Now I remember this.
Who's there?
Jubei, come to me, Jubei.
I actually do remember that voice. In fact, if I actually think about it, she kind of reminds me of the voice from Evergrace. Tiny bit. Oh, there's a save point right here. What's this next to it? Somebody has existed before I was born. So the Yager family are written here. Magic mirror, save game here. See, See, it says 8 megabyte. But I think that's just like the memory card itself. It's like an 8 megabyte memory card. So, our character is Jubei. As you can see, we have a new thing in our little thing up there. That little twinkling light is actually your attribute for your weapon. Basically, right now we're using a neutral one, so it doesn't matter. As always, you have your vitality bar, and you have 2 new bars that I'll go over later, whenever it comes to be. No, I just wanted to make sure it actually saved. Alright then. Could they be so savage?
Escape.
Master Jubei!
Escape.
Come back! You grow so strong.
Are you all right? What happened?
No, we need to get out of here. Hurry there.
Hey, who did this?
Still.
Escape. Escape. You're the ones who attacked here? For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
Okay. I really do remember this voice. Damn it. You know, I'm not telling him to even do that move where he's just like cutting overhead like that. Like really strong hits. Oh, there's a guy there. We're not getting souls. Let's get out of here. Yes, I do recall that being very annoying. By the way, I am trying to be a lot more observant. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I'm going to try not to miss anything. Because I forgot that herbs can actually be on the ground too. Oh, that's a frog. Cute. I can try. It says prove your identity. Can't do that yet. Now, I don't know what kind of collectibles are in this game, just so you know. So, yeah. Statue is radiating dim red light. Can't do anything with that yet. Huh. see anything here. At least nothing too important.
Jubei! Jubei!
What? A demon woman. You're behind this.
Jubei! The one responsible for burning down Yagyu village is Nobunaga Oda.
What?
Kill him! For he is the real demon.
A demon? What are you talking about?
Defeat the demon, Jubei. Your hand has the power to absorb the souls of demons.
It didn't before.
Use this power to defeat Nobunaga.
Does it really? Ah, yes.
5 sacred orbs were created to protect humans from the demons. Charity, faith, honesty, respect, and strength. Gather all the orbs and defeat Nobunaga. You must go to the Dragon Shrine and obtain a hidden power. Then you may begin your quest in the gold mine in Imasho.
Who are you?
You can do it, my son.
That didn't answer our question. Not necessarily. And we have got the charity orb. And you got play instructions. As of before, it pops up for you. Now, as you're reading this, you may notice something different, but I'm going to start from the top. Do not read ahead. If you do, or if you have already, pretend that you haven't. Anyway, here we go. Absorbing souls. Press and then hold the circle button to absorb the souls that emerge after defeating the demons. Soul types. Red soul, it will enhance your weapon and armor. Blue soul, it will recover your magic power. Yellow soul, it will recover your vitality. And new to Onimusha 2, the purple soul, it will transform you into the Onimusha. Or Musha, whichever. Now, before you ask what that is, remember how at the end of Onimusha Warlords, you turned into that, like, weird, like, I just assumed, like, I just, like, refer to it as, like, a demon power? Yeah, you turn into that, more or less. So, you want to collect purple souls if you can help it. They actually make a, they bring this back in a later Onimusha game, actually, which was kind of interesting. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I have the booklet somewhere because I accidentally stole it from the place I rented it from. But, I know, Mike Money the thief now, right? But no, they made this thing in this other game where you get like what they actually called rage power in that one. And what you would do is you would transform into this like beast mode type thing in which that you were invincible and you hit harder, basically. You would do more damage to the enemy you were beating on. Same thing applies to this game. I don't know if they did it in the third one, because there is a third game. I don't know why I need to not like spoil that, because it's not technically a spoiler. Anybody who's looked at the Onimusha from the first game will know how many there are in the series by now. But yeah, in the third game, I don't think they actually brought it back in that one that I remember, but in this one they do. So like in the second one, they actually use a like system where you get better like attack power when you collect these souls, but you need 5 of them, so keep that in mind. Enhancement, look into the magic mirror and then select enhancement to enter the enhancement screen. Hold it here. You can use your red souls to enhance your weapon and armor. And I like how they did this. Before, it didn't even tell you after you have equipped a magic weapon. It just said, to use the magic attack, press triangle. And it didn't even explain anything except for like it was an orb you used, right? Anyway, after you have equipped a magic weapon, press the triangle button to perform a magic spell. Remember, using the magic spell consumes some of your magic power. Onimusha transformation. Collect 5 purple souls to become an Onimusha, or whatever, for a small amount of time. After you have equipped a magic weapon, while tightly holding the R1 button, press the square button to perform a charge attack. Now, I think you can actually do it without a magic weapon too, but it's not as powerful. Because I remember reading in the booklet that you can do something like that, but I'm not sure. But anyway, you can acquire new techniques by obtaining an esoteric book, or a book of secrets. So, yeah. Yeah. We have an herb for our travels, which we will not be using right now. I can splash around in her water. I don't know, your vitality meter disappears after a while. See how much faster you actually absorb souls in this game? Anyway, we need to head over here now, like she said. Prove your identity. So is it asking me to show the mark on my hand? Ah, just like before?
This is my new power. I will get my revenge. You will pay for this. Nobunaga!
In 1568, gold was discovered in the valley of Imasho, which is situated between the Mino province of Oda, the North Omi province of Asai, and the Echizen province of Asakura. In no time, adventurers and merchants, motivated by greed, crowded into Imasho, transforming the small village into a prospering mining town.
Remember this. It's important.
Gold! Gold! I found gold! Gold! It's gold! I'm rich! I'm rich! It's gold! Gold! I'm rich! I'm rich! He's dead! Gold!
He's dead, his armor just like jacks his gold.
What are you doing? Get away! It's mine!
What assholes, right?
Hey, hey, sweet thing. Don't you want to serve me a little sake?
So you think you're too good for me, huh? Oh, let go!
Hey, wait! Ow!
Let's kill him!
We don't have to do this.
Who do you think you are?
How dare you!
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna kill you!
We gotta get out of here!
Where are you going? Come back!
That went well. Don't you want to have fun with me? Huh? You're not interested in women? Yeah, it's funny stuff. Man who found the gold. I knew that he thought he was in heaven, but it's very funny that he actually went there. Well, at least now I can be rich thanks to him. Bastard. This town is kind of new. Anyway, I'm going to come in here real quick and then I'll end the episode in a minute. Alright. So yeah, in the next episode we'll explore this area that I just came into. But trust me, you're going to love it. It's pretty awesome. Till then, everyone. Bye.